Don't let negativity get you down. A little while ago, I wrote a newsletter for my list about a time when I was really panicking. I remember when I got my first place. I moved out of my apartment and I bought my first place. And I got so excited. I was so happy to have my own place, finally. I felt like I was growing up and I was a success. Even though it wasn't a huge place, this is townhouse, but it's my own. I did that. And after I signed the agreement, I realized that what if I couldn't make all the payments on this mortgage that I just took on? And I started to panic. I started to freak out, like my heart was beating, I was sweating. And just the paralyzing fear that this isn't gonna work out. What's gonna happen? I don't wanna be losing all my savings and end up on the street, and just the embarrassment of all that. And I used the panic to fuel me. I used the panic to make me work harder. I used the panic to, when it was midnight and I was getting tired, I was so scared of losing my house that I worked until 3 in the morning. I worked harder, I put more into it. I gave everything I had into it. I stopped playing games and stopped wasting my time and getting distracted. I focused. I used that negativity to make me stronger and move me closer to achieving my goal. As people and as entrepreneurs, you have a choice. There's going to be a lot of negative emotions that will surround you. Either ones that you give yourself, like panic, or ones that other people put on you, like doubt and fear and worry and anger. And it's how you react to them that makes all the difference in the world. Because you have a choice to either let those negative thoughts and experiences bring you down, or let them act as fuel to make you stronger. You can look at kids, for example. I've looked at a few studies of kids who grew up in battered homes, and they were abused by their parents, spanked or worse, or cigarette butts on them, and just terrible stuff. And you could look at two siblings who come from the same household, and one of them goes on to do the exact same thing to their kids. They beat them, they punish them, they're abusive. And they say, well, I'm like that because look at the environment I came from. Look at what my parents did. And they let that negativity creep into their lives. And you can have their brother or sister grew up in the same family, suffered the same thing, and they go on to be great parents. And they never hit their child, and they're loving and respectful. And when you ask them, why is that? They give the same answer as their sibling. They say, well, look at what I grew up in. I never want to be like that. They use that negativity as an example of what not to do and to fuel them to be better. You have a choice. This is a conscious decision that you can make when somebody tells you that it's not going to work out, when somebody's hating on your idea, when you're worried something's not going to work out, when you're angry at something, when you're frustrated by something. You can either use that to bring you down, to hide, to shrink down, to live a mediocre life, to be unhappy, or you use that as fuel to make you stronger, to be better, to say this is not acceptable and I'm going to find a solution for it. This comes as a result of a question from one of my newsletter readers, RASHID, who wrote in to say, can I assume that panic always brings out good outcomes, or sometimes it can cause errors? It's really how you react to it. The point here is it's a conscious choice. At some time in your life, you're going to feel panic. We all do. You're going to feel lots of pain. You're going to feel pressure. You're going to feel stress. You're going to feel anger. You're going to feel hatred. It's all in how you react to those things. You have the choice. You make a decision to either let those things bring you down and you become angry and hateful and hopeless and bring that to other people. People are angry and hate towards you. You could bring that to other people. Your friends, you start getting angry on them. You start hating on them. Or you can use that to make you stronger, to show as an example of what you don't want to be, what you don't want to embody, and use it as fuel to make your business a reality. Believe. Thanks for the question. For you guys watching, like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I love seeing those come in. Let me know what you think. Do you let negativity bring you down? How do you overcome it? Leave it in the comments below. You have a question? I want to hear from you. I'll make a video response. Leave it below. I read all of the comments that come in. I eat my breakfast every morning, my lentils, and I read your questions, and that's what gets me going every day. So please leave something below. If you've never left a comment, now's your chance. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.